I've got three stories I'm going to be taking. Number one will be, Olusegun Obasanjo speaking yesterday. And he says he's too old to get quiet in the face of adversity for Nigeria and ethnic bigotry and all of that. And I think it is right, for our leaders to be able to come out and objectively speak in the face of ethnic bigotry, in the face of adversity, in the face of what is happening in our country as a whole, and how our country is being dragged down. And it was a good thing Olusegun Obasanjo did come out to speak. What is it called? There's also a story making the rounds about, President Buhari pretty much finalizing things, saying that the elections have changed the status quo in Nigeria, and said every nice thing about the election while he was them. I says doctors might have to stay 5 years first, before they can practice 5 years in Nigeria before they can leave, because of the fact that there's been brain drain. When I look at it, honestly, I think that bill is a stretch. What are the procedures? What are the things you're putting in place for doctors? It's not that Nigerian doctors like to go serve abroad. The question has always been, do you pay them well? Do you equip them properly? Do you give them the enablements that make them do a good job back in Nigeria? All of this, no. So it's not just bypassing bill. You're not developing the healthcare sector. You're not doing anything to be able to upgrade the lives of doctors. And you're passing bill that they should stay 5 years in the country. So, the question we should ask is, how is this going to spur growth and development? People have their individual lives to live. If you want them to stay 5 years in the country, how are you incentivizing them? So are you saying that, okay, if they stay 5 years in the country, you do X, Y, Z for them? I think those are the questions National Assembly should ask. But I have not read the full bill myself. Maybe they might have all those answers there. But we'll see how things pan out, as regards that. A lot is still happening in and around the country. And I want to say big kudos and congratulations to a couple of people. And a very special friend of mine, Mr. Frank Obad, has just been made an AIG. He just served as police commissioner in Ogun State, and he did a sterling job during the last elections. But now finally he's been made an AIG, and congrats to him. Known him for over 10 years, and I've seen him as he grew through the ranks, and all of that. So let's say it pans out. And also, there's been a back and forth as regards, the political party, the Labour Party, now what is happening is that some people have gotten a court injunction to say that Abure cannot continue to serve as chairman. A lot is happening as regards that in the political party. The political dynamics is up and running in Nigeria, and that's how that is panning out. So there are many other stories making the rounds. Concerning Donald Trump, Stormy Daniels granted a award exclusive yesterday with Piers Morgan. I tried to catch bits of it, but just to summarize what she was trying to say is that there's been a lot between her and Donald Trump. He has sued her, they had counter-sued each other, and that she'll be ready to testify, if they call her up to testify against Donald Trump and all of that. The case has been on since about 2006, and they were said to have an affair. She talked about the affair. She said they were supposed to meet up for dinner, but she ended up in Donald Trump's room, and he made sexual advances at her that it was sort of like consensual. And the interview is out there, so you can just go look at it yourself. And that's that about the case. As regards international dynamics, so for those of their birthdays today, happy birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. As regards the international dynamic, there's a lot happening now. There's a new world order that is emerging. So let me explain this way to you. China, Russia, and Indian bloc, they're trying to form their own new world order. And it is evident China constantly keeps, harassing Taiwan. Only yesterday, since when the president of Taiwan was in America, and this was the first time a Taiwanese official was going to meet the highest ranking U.S. official, which is the Speaker of the House in America, on American soil. But China keeps flying their planes across the Taiwan and keep showing them that, hey, we can attack you anytime we want. As all as this is happening, there's been alignment, by the likes of India with Russia and the likes. And you can see what they did to America recently. And after America went to meet Saudi Arabia concerning oil prices, and Saudi Arabia gave America a cold shoulder, and other nations too are turning to Russia to be able to buy probably cheap oil. I think Japan is not even buying oil at $60 per barrel from Russia. So there's an international world order. As all of this is panning out, I think President Macron in France has positioned himself as a puppet to most of the other top world leaders. He was in China yesterday, trying to broker peace. A lot of people say he has crisis and riots going on in France, but he's going to be junketing everywhere to China to broker peace with Ukraine. I think President Macron limits the power of France so much that he's like become the international beggar. That was how he went begging Putin before the war, but Putin still went ahead to invade Ukraine. Putin told him to sit 10 feet away. So there's a lot going on as regards international scene and international dynamics are played out. But I just hope I've served you well on this edition of The Trust today. Bless you guys. Thank you so much. I'll also do another live in the morning tomorrow, my birthday, where I get a chance to see if you've got requests and if people here, you've got surgeries and everything that you want to do. I just say people here should meet the need. I'll do that one for about 10-15 minutes just to help and pray with a lot of people out there, because that's something I'm passionate about. And you can just post your request. And if anybody's interested, they can connect you on this thread. Bless you all. I really appreciate you all.